Well, making a white wall white is kind of a piece of cake. That's what you learned in the previous episode. In this tutorial, we're going to teach you how to get perfect black background as your backdrop, even though if your wall is white.
Action!
And to model for us in this tutorial, we have Demi. Say hi, Demi. She's in character. Good. Now, I just want to ask you a question. Your objective now is to make Demi and the background, the white wall, completely pitch black. How do you do this? Let's start with ISO 200, the lowest you can find. Alright, so I've got it at ISO 200 now. And your shutter speed. What is the highest syncable shutter speed that you can use? Don't forget, we're going to be using remote flash, OCF, off-camera remote flash. How would you do it? So shutter speed, I'm going to keep it below 1/200. So I'm going to set my shutter speed to 1/200. Avoid 1/250 because sometimes 1/250 doesn't sync. So now that you've got ISO 200 and your shutter speed is still 1/200 and Demi is still in character, what is your aperture? Precisely, use f16. So I've got f16, ISO 200, shutter speed 200. Let's take a shot of the in character girl and let's see what happens. This is what you get. Completely black from the subject right up to the background. It's time for you to add lights on Demi. So the first flash that I want to show you how to add on would be a bare flash. A bare flash is great because it doesn't spill light. The last thing you want is this flash spilling light onto your white wall and it won't become black anymore. So I'm going to put this flash about 2 feet away. That's 2 feet away. And how do you know what is the power to use for a bare flash at 2 feet away to shoot at f16? Introducing Lighter's cheat sheet. All you need to do is to shoot at 2 feet away. It will always get you f16 if your flash power is set to 1/8. So there you go, it's 1/8 at 2 feet away. Now try not to have the sword blocking your face. Oh, she's not in character after all. And that's set on Optical Trigger. Just make sure that this is lowest power. Point it to the sensor. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking that with a bare flash, the shadow is so harsh. So you're tempted to put in a direct umbrella. Let me show you what happens if you do that. Direct umbrella will cut away 2 stops of light. So according to Lighter's cheat sheet, you need to add back 2 stops of light. So we're going to go back and do that. But that is not exactly your problem. Because your problem would be, with a direct umbrella, you're going to be spilling lights onto the wall. There you go, you can see that it's no longer black. So a direct umbrella is not a good choice if you want to make your light softer. You should try a reverse umbrella. So a direct umbrella spills too much of light. If you want to soften the light but not spill so much of light on the background, use a reverse umbrella. But the trick is to set it really high and down on your subject. So I've set it to be really high. Face it down, and same thing, a reverse umbrella cuts away 2 stops, so you need to go back to your flash and add 2 stops of light to it. There you go. So much better now. If you look at the light, it's so much softer now, and the shadow is no longer that harsh anymore. Well, if there's anything I want to improve on this shot is to add rim light to Demi at the back here, so that there's a separation between Demi and the background so that it doesn't look like a floating head phenomena. If you want to learn how to add rim lights, you should watch this episode because we have done this before. So that's how you get black backdrop without going out to get yourself that black backdrop. All you need is that white wall, and you make sure that the white wall doesn't get any light spill on it. You're gonna get perfect black backdrop. See you soon in our next episode.